Hey guys, excuse me, it is me again. Today is Saturday, December 29th. Makes it day 364 on our Daily Bread 2012. Guys, looks like we got 2 more days left in the year. Wow, this year really flew by, I tell you. Anyway, guys, it is good to be here. Get some of my mess out of the way. I do want to apologize for the mess, guys. I know you can see under my shoulder there a bunch of stuff laying on the floor and stuff. Of course, some of it's been there for a while. Some of it's Christmas stuff, Christmas present stuff, that kind of deal. We'll try to get it all put up, put somewhere, organized and that kind of deal for too long. So maybe you want to look at it much longer. But anyway, guys, it is good to be here. I hope y'all are doing all right. I got to try to make this short tonight because it's kind of late and still got a few little things to do before I get into bed. I went ahead and showered and shaved tonight, which I normally wait till Sunday morning, at least to shower. Sometimes I shave on Saturday night. That way it'll save me the time Sunday morning. But anyway, that's the reason I'm a little bit late tonight. But anyway, guys, trying to think if there's anything specific that I need to talk about. I don't really think so. I just want to thank everybody, of course, for being here. As you can see, I've got my Mad Bad Voodoo shirt on. I've been thinking about Brother Richard some here lately. So I don't know. Just when I got out of the shower tonight, I needed to put a shirt on, and that big orange one was the first one I grabbed out of the closet. So anyway, Richard, if you see this, I thank you, brother, for everything you've done. Thank you for the shirt. I guess that's about it, guys. There's not much going on as far as, that kind of stuff. Some of you guys, I don't know many of you, but some of you guys I know that have had to, maybe not necessarily been a mechanic, but maybe had done stuff where you had to order industrial stuff. I know Brother Woody is the one that told me about McMaster-Carr. What I'm getting at is, guys, I found MSC. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of MSC or McMaster-Carr, either one. But they've got pretty much anything that has to do with any kind of industrial stuff. I mean, it's anything, machine stuff, office stuff, raw materials, anything in the world. Just anything in the world. And I got an MSC catalog, and no joke, their book is like, well, I take my word for it, guys. You can see it. They call it the Big Book. It is 4,500 pages long. Yeah. Anyway, but I've never ordered anything from MSC. Got an account set up with them and everything, and I think I mentioned it once, and Brother Woody said, I'll use McMaster-Carr. I don't remember why he said he liked McMaster-Carr better. I don't remember if he said they had more or what. But anyway, I've always used McMaster-Carr because they're fairly fast shipping. I always get it in 2 days. And they're real reasonable on their shipping. Normally if you just get like one box, and as long as it's not real heavy, it's like $6 or $7 shipping. And they're a little cheaper than MSC. I've compared the same stuff. But anyway, McMaster-Carr, I've been looking for some oil, guys, some machine oil for my lathe. I've been using whey oil on it. You use oil in the ways where your carriage slides. But I've also been using whey oil to lubricate my bearings and things. And I think it'll work. I think it's all right to use. But I don't think it's exactly what I'm supposed to use. Because the instructions said to use an ISO 68 grade machine oil. Okay. Well, I've not been able to find it anywhere. Most of the places you find it, you got to buy gallons or big drums of it. And McMaster-Carr didn't have it, or at least not what I thought I needed. So anyway, I was looking at them on MSC's website the other night, and I just did a search for ISO 68 machine oil, And they had it in a few different brands, but they had it in the Superlube brand. And guys, I've used Superlube stuff. All their stuff is synthetic. I've got a little tubular grease laying here somewhere. That's what I was going to try to find. It's the best grease in the world I've ever used. But anyway, what I'm getting at is they had a quart of it. It's like $18 for a quart. But I wanted to get that in my lathe because that whey oil is super slick and everything, but I don't think it's the best in the world for bearings and gears. So I'm going to get that machine oil in. But what I was getting at, I put this order out. I seen a thing in MSC's book that said if you order before 8 o'clock at night, anywhere in the United States, you can have it next day. So the funny thing is, I put my order in last night, not thinking, of course it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but not thinking that it was, going into a weekend and all that, But anyway, I put the order in. I'm just going to kind of try MSC out. Now, one thing I see McMaster-Carr's got them already. McMaster-Carr's got them beat on shipping. I bought that 1 jug of oil and 2 foot sticks of Delrin plastic and inch diameter, which is not heavy. And it was $10 and something shipping, which is not bad. But McMaster-Carr would have been about $6 or $7. So I see McMaster-Carr's already got them beat on the shipping little. Next order I put out, I'm probably going to put from MSC too. I'm going to try their deal. If you order it before 8 o'clock, you get it the next day. So I'm going to try them out, and maybe I'll let you guys know, for any of you guys that need anything like that, which one I think comes out on top. But anyway, guys, that's about it. Normal stuff. You guys will see us late tonight, early in the morning. Just pray for our church service. It's kind of snow flurry in here right now. I hope we're not supposed to get any real accumulation. I pray that we don't, because I hate calling church off for any reason. But just pray for that, guys. Pray that we can have a good time. Pray that we can serve the Lord, and pray that the Lord will answer some prayers I've been putting up. Keep praying for our, like I said, guys, the church finances are just, like I said, we've never been in this bad a shape before, I don't think. Just with $750 owed right now, we're actually past due between the mortgage and the power bill. And I think we may have like $20 in the bank. So, and that's the thing right now with 9, 10, 11, 12 people coming. And everybody that's coming they're poor like us. I mean, they're as broke as we are, so they can't really give nothing. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm down a little bit right now because you know what payday I got to draw this week? $17. I got to take home $17 this week. So, I've got bills coming up this week that I can't pay. But I know the Lord will bring it. That don't bother me. It's just, going to church tomorrow and having to put $17 in the offering plate when I normally put, quite a bit. So, anyway, guys, just pray that the Lord will work all this out. And I know that He will. So, anyway, guys, getting to the important part. I need to try to keep this 10 minutes or less. 1 John chapter 2, starting in verse 1. Here we go. My little children, I am writing these things to you so that you may not sin. But if anyone does sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ the righteous. He is the propitiation for our sins, and not for ours only, but also for the sins of the whole world. And by this we know that we have come to know Him, if we keep His commandments. Whoever says, I know Him, but does not keep His commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoever keeps His word, in him truly the love of God is perfected. By this we may know that we are in Him. Whoever says he abides in Him ought to walk in the same way in which He walked. Beloved, I am writing you no new commandment, but an old commandment that you had from the beginning. The old commandment is the word that you have heard. At the same time, it is a new commandment that I am writing to you, which is true in Him and in you, because the darkness is passing away, and the true light is already shining. Whoever says he is in the light and hates his brother is still in darkness. Whoever loves his brother abides in the light, and in him there is no cause for stumbling. We'll read one more verse, guys, because this kind of goes with what we've been reading. But whoever hates his brother is in the darkness and walks in the darkness and does not know where he is going, because the darkness has blinded his eyes. Guys, we've been reading. John has done it here. Peter done it. Paul's done it. They kind of go back and forth a little bit about sin, talking about that And I know some people get confused with this, and that's the reason I'm saying this real quick. You know, that they kind of say, well, whoever is walking in the Lord, whoever is saved, is not going to sin, is going to keep his commandments. But then like here, but then they'll flip right over and say, but whoever does sin, when you do sin, if you're in the Lord, then he's your propitiation, as he just called it. He's the advocate with the Father. And some people kind of get confused about that. And my simple explanation is, we're all going to sin. We still sin. Even when we're saved, we sin. I mean, I think that's clear. The difference is, when we're saved, I heard a preacher preaching on this today, kind of talking about it. We've talked before about God chastening us, God kind of spanking our butts every now and then, making us feel guilty. Guys, that's how we know when we're saved. When we sin, we feel guilty over it. We hate it. God chastens us over it. God does something to us. I mean, he does it to me all the time. No doubt, the financial problems I'm going through right now, God is teaching me something. God is trying, he's whooping me a little bit over something. He's trying to show me, I mean, no doubt. Like that preacher was talking about, if you're sinning and you're not feeling guilty, if God is not chastening you, if there's no repercussions from it, and you're just fine as a fiddle, then, you're in trouble because you're not saved. That's kind of the difference. He was talking about the difference in backsliders. And of course, some preachers will say, oh, there's no such thing as backsliders. You were never saved to begin with. And that's an iffy subject to get on. But he kind of said it kind of the way I think it, that I think you can backslide a little bit. I think you're still saved, but you're not living for the Lord like you should be. But when you do sin and you're backsliding, God still chastens you over it. You're still feeling guilty. God is trying to whoop you back into the fold. God is trying to spank your butt enough to where you go, duh, this is where I need to get back to. If you're sinning and sinning and sinning, and there's no condemnation, there's no guilt, there's no chastening from God, then you were never saved. And that's how I kind of explain that, guys. So anyway, guys, love you all. Thanks for being here tonight. Like I said, just guys, keep praying for us. Keep praying for the church. Keep praying for the business. Just keep praying for me, guys. I'm not going to lie. I've been struggling here lately a lot with all this. It gets hard when you have to tell people that you owe money, that you can't pay them, and that kind of deal. And, it gets me thinking back about these people, knowing that if these people hadn't bought my property tax and done that to us, that I'd have money. And so, guys, just pray that we've got that Ram Charger up for sale and we've got my dirt bike up for sale. So pray that we can sell one of those things or both of them, and just pray that the Lord will guide me and direct me and show me what he wants me to do. Guys, I love you all. Like I said, good Lord willing, I'll be here tomorrow night. Until I see you all again, good night, and God bless.